Survey the area, Sunan.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Need to cloak myself here.
Yeah!
be blocked from the other side. What do you see?
it's even possible for me to be in an area that high when I'm supposed to. Okay, never mind. That's why then. They were separated off into regions. Hey Jubek, how's it going? Hang on a second, I'm trying to pull up my channel here. Yeah, that definitely sucks. A friend of mine was telling me that guy that I work with, he told me that apparently Kamala Harris ended up having some dinner party or something like that, and all of the, it's always great to get XP when you run over birds, but apparently all of Kamala Harris's people that she invited were all white, and everybody who was the servants were all of ethnic races, which is just so funny to think of, given who she is and the party she stands for. It's so funny.
The other side must be barred.
Well, I can say one thing though. I hope that this lawsuit that Trump is apparently having happen with suing social media or big tech, I'm all for it, because something needs to be done about it. So maybe something to be done about it. Hopefully he'll have a lot more success than he did with the election, because he had a lot of low-life, seedy people going and being against him.
I must be careful now.
During that point in time, but hopefully, maybe, the whole big tech thing will end up being a slightly easier venture, but I guess we'll see. I mean, for example, there was something I wanted to share last night on Facebook, and I made sure I had mentioned it on Facebook too, letting all my friends know about it. But there's this website called the UNZ, or the UNZ, and I couldn't post anything from that website on Facebook because they were going classifying it as being spam. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? All this other crap that gets posted on that friggin' website, and that's considered spam? I mean, I still could have posted it, I think, but it was against their community standards. I violate those community standards whenever I see fit to. Community standards. Oh, you mean censorship? Yeah, community standards, my ass.
Contracts that need doing. Again.
Supreme Court is garbage. Probably won't even take the case. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like I was mentioning last night.
Always looking for help.
I'll take him anyways. I know I'm probably not going to be able to do them. I'll do them anyways. Yeah, what the heck?
Reda wants to see
They
this
go away,
person.
they go away. I don't
The
care.
last person we sent didn't come back. Be careful.
Crazy how you got little children doing this stuff. But anyways. Let's see, where was, there it is. At least I want to get this out of the way first. I was telling people last night that I was like, man, y'all need to get on other social media platforms so I can delete this piece of shit. I mean, just so many people that I know of that's on there, and I mean, I don't have everybody's number either because I'm not really a person that likes to talk on the phone. I mean, if I'm sending messages or whatever, that's one thing, but I'm not a person who can just constantly think of something to say. Once I run out of stuff to say, I run out of stuff to say. Yeah, you're right. That's a load of BS and something that should be addressed. Okay, well at least I got that out of the way. And I don't think that they're going to do anything to me. I don't have my hood up for one. It didn't automatically pull it up, but I mean, I could take them out.
I've heard they even murder slaves sometimes to accompany the deceased in the next life.
Yeah.
Such nonsense.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to.
It's not unlike what our ancestors did. Mouths and all. We used to bury our people with tools, weapons, food. And nothing. Now. They made sport of the act, tying him to the
Yeah.
axes till they marched.
I don't know, and I also kind of feel like, considering the fact that it's Trump that's wanting to do it, they're going to call foul on it. They'll be thinking of it along the lines of, oh, well, here we go again. Yeah, but it's a completely different matter. What's this? Clearly it was nothing, because it didn't even show me what it was. I must have picked something up.
apparatus quodadum non sit invento, sit orbitet expert thorax in sortes, and oath
close there's something all the way up there.
on ships. Sessionum in penultime est in session.
Yeah, I don't know. I got my moments when I talk about the stuff, and then there's sometimes I just get tired of it. Especially considering the fact that it seems like it's a bunch of the same crap over and over. You know, the news media is like a Ubisoft game. Just slight changes here and there, but the exact same thing. So there you go.
need to start defending the mouths of all our rivers, even the ones that go nowhere.
If I can get in from the top, probably don't even really worried about it. It seems like I can. Well, I consider myself to be independent.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
That's actually changed. My thoughts and feelings on politics have changed over for some odd years now, where I said, you know what, I'm just going to be independent. But think about it, though. If you're independent, does that make you... I thought about this a couple days ago. If you're independent, does that make you a fence setter? Meaning you could go to either side? You know how we are, Agent. Those fence setters, or sitters, however you say it.
Dominus altrum et septamentum altrum.
What the heck? True. I'm just saying it seems like you could swing either way, is what I meant.
A
Yeah.
fellow
Yeah.
adventurer needs to know the lie of the land? Where is the matter of my fee?
Oh, wait, this wasn't what I thought it was. No. I don't care.
No.
Perhaps late.
That's just to be able to find stuff on the map. I don't care right now. Where was the quest? It should have been showing up there. Oh, these are just friggin' contracts. I don't give a crap about that right now. Unless I can get by with it. Oh yeah, yeah, we saw how that turned out.
He sets off St. German's Day on the Ridgeway to see his wife.
Cool.
Once we see these gentlemen.
Well, apparently it's not going to show me because of... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no kidding, dude.
I need your eyes, my friend.
So where the... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Show me. There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile like I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, over here. Eivor, thought I smelt you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed
Saw
you
that
left
deer
home,
meat.
I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendinta, with my Zigwili.
Good to meet you as well. How did you find a woman in these backwoods?
She came through the settlement selling runes, outshone every stone in her satchel. She offered me a trade, a rune for a brooch I was making. I got a better deal. But she loves the ugly little thing.
Have you a family?
In my
Bridget?
pants.
Naf mama dad carried Evan Gillard and Anon. Couldn't help drews me.
Bridget Man Power, the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for them.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we'll go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim jolch. You two bags of ice, sich gumpas Gillard.
All I heard was bags of ice.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
Yeah, more than likely. Oh, for the love of money. What was I going for here? I just need to keep it at 7.
The man may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the Mercians here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger?
They come from all over to celebrate Samhain. Most are too busy with the
There's a
festivities
tattoo
to
piece
pay
I don't
us
care
mind.
about.
Samhain. Is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let us bring a few back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I guess this is talking about Halloween in this quest. Apparently. Faces carved into lanterns. Jack-o'-lanterns. They call it Heineken. Samham. Sam I am. Samwise Gamgee. Green eggs and ham. Sam I am. Samhan. Some Hyen. Some Hyen flickin' flockin'
There's the
flockin' flockin'.
elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah.
Then let's introduce you to Tevdur.
Tap dirt.
Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick, the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
Friend's wedding.
I am here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated godright kings for puppet rulers?
I've never done a say nothing before.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome
Oh, is
all
that how you
pagans
say it?
set upon
Okay.
God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur. As your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without
There's a lot of
even the
people having
memory
a
of
Smith.
worn thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then, by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though a Dane joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love
Tear
calls,
the
Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then?
Yeah. No kidding. Wicker fire, so...
Samhain. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. A festival brings warmth and cheer.
God's light does not dim as the nights chill, but the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around...
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we not going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Low in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You are a kinder man than the mask you wear. But you won't be rid of me. I will keep my word to Kunon for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh, Lord, gift
That doesn't
upon
even
this
look
lowly
like
servant
God.
Your greatest gift. Patience.
Well,
I
we
will
don't
not
know
have
what
to
God looks
interrupt your
like
prayer
anyways.
to protect you, Tefter.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Tefter, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Expel the swine!
That was close.
Long friggin' execution things.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It's good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunon has the eyes of prophecy.
Splode. Cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself.
Splode?
This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester. Unless you'd like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Kunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least.
The
Later,
hell was that?
if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
Yeah, there's nothing biblically against drinking, but there is biblically against being drunk. Drunkenness there is, but consumption of alcohol, obviously within moderate amounts, is not. Which is something new that I actually had learned. I wasn't really aware of that. But why take the chance? I can count on one hand how many alcoholic drinks I've had in my life. Oh, well, is there any way that I could... Okay. Because of the ending. I don't see what in the world was bad about the ending. if it's the one I think that you're talking about.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful. We were accosted by a group of boars.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the Brevo.
Isn't that one of the
But you saved
Bible
his
studies
hide.
that you sent me?
I bet it was quite the
One of
sight.
the videos?
Two of you as a pair.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure alcohol is going to be in there on addiction. Pretty sure pornography will be in there, alcohol will be in there, so will drugs. I'm not sure what else. Oh, money, probably, as well.
I kept my word to Kunan, and that spatcuck Tefter lives.
Restraint, Eivor? I was half expecting you to wallop the lad around the head and ass.
I've bridged hands with most of England, Gunnar. And I've held my temper around worse than Tefter. I need a drink.
The cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know you sent me that one.
And Creatures of the Vale. The bag for treats.
Creatures of the Vale?
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given? Huh. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
He needs to get his teeth fixed.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Nonsense.
Horse's
you
head.
are the very spirit of the Mary Louved. Now,
Mary Lou?
that's Hooden.
Hooden.
Become the Mary Lou.
Trick or treat.
The spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
I'll keep this covering, but even a knife to my throat could not make me sing on command.
Shame. I heard your voice clear as a bell. Larks fall from the sky in envy.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I will fill your shop with sheep.
Yeah. Wait a minute, knock on the door. Is it just a door, or is it any door?
That house for sure.
Trick or treat.
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Lwyd. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year. Sour night and the moon is high. Mary Lwyd haunts my door.
The air is chilling, and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
Moldy cheese. Yeah, that's a cake, all right.
Playing the role of trickster spirit.
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle scald.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar. Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
Hope to God this Mary Lwyd doesn't fail.
Ah, have a cake for your troubles then.
Why are you saying cakes? It's friggin' cheese.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones. Eivor, mighty warrior, knocker of doors, victor of cakes. How does it feel to pillage what is freely given?
A worthy haul, and a tradition worth keeping up.
If I can find
Then,
a friggin' door.
through the mist of the night, they saw a woman at the crossroads, dressed all in white, and the children knew they should not have been out in the late and in the dark. So they bent low to the ground.
It's a laddie Wen.
That's right, my love. Laddie Wen, the White Lady. Her dark eye fell upon the children and... Which is why none of you should run out alone to the woods tonight. You will stay in sight of the tree and the Wicker Man, yes?
Yes, Mother Modron.
Yes, Mother Modron.
Now,
Modron, that's the headache
the
medicine,
candied chestnut shall have a treat.
I think.
Show that's Ilve for age.
I don't know what you're saying. I went down there, I went up there.
Good.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes! Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar.
Somebody obviously...
My cakes.
He's probably banging his chick over in the bushes somewhere. And you guys have a really odd way of knowing what cakes are. I guess somebody at Ubisoft only had one job, but they didn't know how to switch a friggin' icon over from a cheese piece to a friggin' cake piece.
Aid me. Be my eyes. Gunnar! Damn deserter.
I said, cloth ears, take your false gods and piss off back to your shit-smeared hovel.
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
That's enough! It's you lot we should be burning alive!
I thought that said Tinkerbell at first. No, he just chokeslammed me.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun. Four spears! My leg!
Gunnar!
They're doing a friggin' elbow drop on me. This is just pro wrestling now, dude. This ain't even like...
Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I heard that as bras at first. Throw your bras to the other side of the river.
Answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's see that leg, then.
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Ti Lucas. Modron's a gumpas to patch this land.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwyneth, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salve.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child. I promise not to cut it off before you return.
Give me strength.
My mam Modron is known am a humor towish Gudran.
That child is messed up in the head.
Finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Waver. Make merry and try to loosen Telter's shoulders.
Modron, you don't have to save his leg. I will understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Ha 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 ha. Those fish took off at a rapid pace.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end the day.
Oh my god, Ubisoft.
Alone with your thoughts at last.
Eivor, perhaps. Every moment is sweeter when you are the Harvest King. All this bounty. Soon, I will join it. But eat, drink, enjoy all that Gloucester's lush woods offer.
You had to load up just to say that crap.
Hey, there you are.
There's no loading here.
Tafter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a contest of drinks.
Join us. The lab will be easy pickings.
Give me a cup.
Some ale, then.
One for me as well.
For shaveling of the Christ Lord, you have a lot of scars, Gwilym.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared Abbey, babe. I came to God after I had scarred myself.
Yeah, Outriders. Yeah, no
to
kidding.
holy hearts and humid eyes, it is the best drunkenness returns a man to royal reason. Skull.
Here we go with this crap again. I hate mini games.
Staggering already?
Always with the mini. I don't give a shit. I pressed the friggin' button like it was supposed to.
You are a bit green, friend.
Oh, I pressed the friggin' button, you friggin' asshole.
Got some on your boots?
I may just barely beat him. Yeah, barely. Yeah, they sure did.
Good effort, Tefda. This merriment feeds my soul. Here, another drink on me for allies new and old.
Of all the Eldermen I've met, you're the most unburdened. What is your secret?
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will soon leave this world with me. So drink to my life and death.
Death?
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simkin before me and all before him.
Horrible barbaric practice. A burnt offering after poor crops. They hope well-fed gods will smile upon them.
What the heck?
Your people are loyal to you, Kunan. Seems a waste to throw your life away.
Their loyalty would falter if I shirked my duties. I will die glorious in flame, not live to further choke my homeland.
A toast, then. To Elderman Kunan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty until he suffers death.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to toast my successor.
Man, y'all are
Tefda.
stupid.
May he wear the horns head high.
You remember how people used to go and post these memes like some years back? Actually, I still think they do it today because they're idiots. But they used to go and post these memes about the fact that, oh, well, something about history, like learning history from Assassin's Creed. There's not a snowball's chance in hell I'd ever want some friggin' game developer to teach me anything about history. I'd rather have a friggin' history teacher teach me. Well, actually, no. Let me correct that. Given how education is nowadays with history, I wouldn't touch a history teacher to teach it to me either. I'd rather teach my own self.
Weak. What is this? Water? I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the man. Give him something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sorehead tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful.
Indie historians, yeah.
It's good though.
Yeah.
They
No
both
kidding.
speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse. Do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse's arse. Yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Doing that friggin' gay shit.
Tefter, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Peter Puffer. Yeah, exactly.
The greatest oath, and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow? Like pig?
Sow!
Pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to scare silly children.
You see magic as the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Truths I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh! Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefter! Tefter!
It's not even spelled the way it said.
Hefter! Where are you?
Why are you loading in these various friggin' screens? That's okay, just send it to me on Telegram. I hadn't heard about that.
Hell's breath. What happened last night? And
The effects of that draft still cling.
After, are you here?
Well, level up, so there's something. See skill checks. Yeah, exactly.
Tefta's bodyguard. Killed by knife.
Oh my gosh, stop it with the friggin' blurry ass screen effect. You can turn off screen shaking this, but you can't turn that crap off? Probably some other skill thingies they added in from some stupid update. Well, I guess that's something. Eivor can use their bow abilities. Obviously, they're saying there because you can switch back and forth between male and female in this. But it's like, the character I'm playing as, why don't you just go ahead and say him? Or if you're playing as the chick, why don't you say go ahead and say her? I mean, I don't think it's that hard. I'll do this. Yeah, lazy devs, yeah. I'll use this too.
This part has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Blood. Could be Tefter's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged.
Yeah, it's just like an Odyssey, it's the same thing.
Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
Or you have investigations. Well, they did that in Origins too, matter of fact. They started in Origins, I think. Oh, there's nothing to see there, you stupid game.
There he is! What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Kunin, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
If they see me, this will get messy.
Now it's turned into a distrust area. Lovely.
Hands tacky with old blood from the new king. You'd best to lie low.
Oh, I had to break it. Got a conflict. It's Was I like poisoned or something? Why in the hell is it that I still have this blurring effect going on? This is annoying as hell. Alrighty.
Willem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards. And to disable Tefler. Then they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Modron will know the contents.
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Terrible business.
What see you, old friend? Sunan, guide me.
There's Modron up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
Damn Christ, sons, what is it they want now? They make this place unlivable for pagans.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herbs, they can talk to the druid Halewyn.
Yes. Halewyn's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great Ouse rivers meet. But he is a strange fish. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company of spirits. Now, I've business at Rollindrich. Find me there later.